So in example 4, starting part 2 of the lesson, okay, I'm looking at different exponents. So what I need to decide is, okay, between 10 to the negative third power and 10 to the negative second power, which set do I want to change? Yes, the lesser of the two exponent values, which everybody agree negative 3 is less than negative 2. Okay? And what would I need to add to negative 3 to make it equal to negative 2?
1.
I need to add 1. And we learned yesterday that if I'm increasing my exponent value, which way does my decimal move in the number? It moves to the left. So what I'm doing is I'm actually not changing the value of this scientific notation, okay, by doing this. All right, because I shifted my decimal kind of simultaneously at the same time as changing my exponent, they almost offset. Does that make sense what I'm saying? They kind of offset each other. And now I bring down, I don't do anything different to the second set. All right, we kind of treat it like common denominators. We cannot add decimal values together or subtract them without a common exponent. All right, so now that I have my common exponent, I can add them together. All right, 0.82 plus 3.41. Okay, all right, 4.23. And then I bring down my common exponent, 10 to the negative second power. All right. Any questions on that? Any questions? Okay. We're going to skip this second one for now because I want to get to subtraction and just make sure we have enough time. We'll probably do both subtraction ones, and we'll come back and do this one if we have time. All right. So let's, I think this is the last slide. Yep. Okay, don't you love seeing that black screen? You know it's almost done. Okay, so now I'm going to go off the same concept that we just talked about. I want to first, and guys, on the quiz, all the operations are together. So how do I know what operation is here? It's the sign in between the two sets of numbers. Okay, so I see the subtraction. Someone raise your hand and tell me what's the next thing you look for. What's the next thing you look for, Miles? The common exponents. Okay, he said denominator, but yeah, we know what he was saying, right? I look for the common exponent. Negative 5 and negative 6, they're not the same. So, which one am I going to change? Yes, I want the lesser value to move up to be equal to the greater value. We all agree negative 6 is less. Okay, so we're going to keep the first set exactly the same, 10 to the negative fifth, okay? And now we're going to subtract. What would I need to add to negative 6 to make it equal to negative 5? 1. I need to add 1. Guys, sometimes you will add 2, okay? It's really not going to be more than 2, though, because your decimals just get too long. All right, so if I add 1 to my exponent value, what happens to my decimal? It goes to the left. It becomes 0.16 times 10 to the negative fifth power. So that's great, all right? That conversion kind of offsets. And now I have the same exponents. So what can I do now? Subtract them. The first number minus the second number, 0.16. All right, what do I need to make sure? This is kind of going way back to our decimal rules. What do I need to make sure is in my number before I subtract? A zero placeholder. All right, I don't just bring down that 6. That means 0 minus 6, and then I have to borrow. 10 minus 6 is 4. 7 minus 1 is 6. 2 minus 0 is 2. 2.64 times 10 to the negative fifth power. Remember, adding and subtraction, I bring down my common exponent. All right, I want you to do the last one on your own. Okay, 4.5. Oh, wait, I can't subtract yet. What do I need to do first? What do I do first? Yay! common. Which one am I going to change?
2.
Yes, I need to change this one and make it up, okay? Bring it up to the higher exponent value. So 4.5 times 10 to the third minus 0.24 times 10 to the third. You see what we did there? Okay, now I can subtract 4.5 minus 0.24. Got your 0. 6, 2, 4. All right, 4.26 times 10 to the third power. Okay, who got it right? Who got it right? 4.26 times 10 to the third power. All right, great job, guys. We just wanted to kind of save that for day 2 so it didn't pack in too much information all in one day. But if you understand that, that really finishes up chapter 14 for us very nicely.